Hi, this is just documentation on a tutorial. So the goal is for the player to collide with the coin and collect the coin, and the coin will be destroyed. I had many attempts, all of them that were failing. My first attempt was in my coin script. I would check if the coin collides with the player, and if it's on the master, then I would call a RPC function to collect the coin and then destroy the coin using phone.network.destroy. The reason this works on only if it's the master is because coin is spawned using photon.network.instantiate. The coin collected RPC function, all it does is spawns the coin text, so to give some sort of feedback that the user has collected the coin. And this coin text will just say the number of coins that's collected. And then there's just a coroutine to see how long the coin will stay enabled. And then my coin text, this is the text that would spawn. It would only stay for about a second. In my player script, I would check if it's itself, and if the player actually exists, then I'll add a number of coins. Now, it looks like it was almost working, but for some reason that when the player collides with the coin, text gets spawned, but the number of coins does not get added. It turns out it was because there was a little lag. So there was a documentation on lag composition. I tried to use that using the code instead of Photon Transfer Classic View, which I attached to the player. And what happening with the lag was the coin will collide with the player first on the master, and it will call photon.network.destroy. So the client never had a chance to collide with the coin, so the coin never gets added. And as you can see, this one on the master, when it collides with the coin, the treasure chest, here on the master, it actually never collides with a treasure chest. This is the client moving. Now if we look at the client screen, you can actually see it did collide with the treasure chest. This is due to the lag that I was talking about. You can see the treasure chest down here, the player's over here on the master, but on the client, the player is actually colliding with the treasure chest. So I try to use onPhoton serialized view to see if I can resolve anything, so that I'll just send the transfer position from the master and then receive it from the client. But this just caused the same lagging issues. So I got rid of that and then went back to the Photon Classic Transfer view and then ended up with this implementation. So on the coin script, I would check if it's on the master, but it's a client that collides with the coin. And then I will disable the sprite. I need to disable the sprite because this is on the master, and if I decide to use setActiveFalse on the master, then technically the coin's not active anymore, and on the client, the coin will actually not move anymore. So this is actually shown here. This is on the client screen, and you can see the coin's not moving anymore. And then if it's on the master only, if the coin collides with the master, just destroy using phone.network. And if it's on the client side, then I'll just disable it. And this wouldn't cause any issues with the coin because it's the client coin. And the client coin is really just a copy of the master. And then this check over here is just saying if I collide with the coin, then I'll call an RPC function on the player script. On the player script, I'll spawn the coin text, I cannot put this in view.isMine because if I do that, then only the player that collides with the coin will spawn the text. So basically the actual person that collect, not the receiver end. This one, add coins, I do want to add it into view.isMine because I only want to add this coin once. And then so let's see example. I'm already in the lobby, and then my mobile is the client, and my editor is the master. So if I move the master, I collide with it, head on, coins gets spawned, gets added. If I collide from the side, gets added. Now if I try to collide head on with the client, coin text gets spawned, coin gets added, and if I collide from the side, same thing, text gets spawned. There we go.